Imagine waking up inside a giant metal tube, unable to move anything but your head. You try to cry out, but no sound comes out because you can't even catch your breath. This was the reality for 6-year-old Paul Alexander in 1952. While the world was in the grip of the worst polio outbreak in history, Paul was fighting for every single breath. Doctors said he wouldn't survive the week. He ended up living inside that machine for over 7 decades, becoming the longest-living iron lung patient in history. So, what exactly is an iron lung? Scientifically, it's a negative pressure ventilator. When Paul's muscles were paralyzed by polio, he couldn't expand his chest to breathe. The iron lung did it for him. By sucking air out of the airtight tank, it created a vacuum that forced his lungs to expand and draw in oxygen. When air was let back in, it compressed his chest, forcing him to exhale. It was supposed to be a temporary fix. But for Paul, it became his home, his cage, and his cocoon. Paul refused to let the metal tube be his prison. At age 8, his therapist made him a deal. If he could learn to breathe on his own for just 3 minutes, she would buy him a puppy. He mastered a technique called frog breathing, using his throat muscles to gulp air into his lungs like a frog. It was exhausting, but it worked. He got the puppy, Ginger, and more importantly, he got a few hours of freedom each day. He used those hours to do the impossible. He became the first person to graduate from a Dallas high school without ever attending a physical class. Paul didn't stop at high school. He earned a law degree from the University of Texas, practicing for 30 years and advocating for others from his specialized wheelchair. Later, he wrote his memoir, 3 Minutes for a Dog, by tapping every word on a keyboard with a stick in his mouth. It was a painstaking process, taking him 8 years to complete. In his final years, Paul embraced technology to connect with the world, sharing a message of profound resilience and inspiration. Paul Alexander passed away in March 2024 at age 78, recognized for his extraordinary endurance. Ultimately, it was his unwavering spirit, not just the machinery, that defined his remarkable journey.